What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Thespian coming at you with a new video. In this one, we are going to go over who I believe has the best chance to make it into Street Fighter 3. We already have Elena on the way. We've gotten her trailer. So in this video, we're going to go over what I believe from basically confirmed all the way to God know on who is going to make it to Street Fighter 6, either in Season 3 or just the roster in general. I've already added a couple of characters in a couple of tiers, characters that we're just never going to see. Now, this is a mixture of Street Fighter 1 characters, Fighting EX Layer characters, NPCs, and a couple of the Final Fight characters that I just don't think that many people care about. Obviously, subject to change. If your fave is here, I'm sorry. I just do not see these characters coming into the game. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. So I kind of organized these based on series. So I'm going to have timestamps below if you just want to see either, Street Fighter 1, the 2, 3, and so on. So you can skip around to see, your favorite characters. So we're going to start off with the Street Fighter 1 cast, the characters that actually have a chance to make it in. So first off, we have Gen. So we haven't seen Gen since Street Fighter 4. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan. The only time I ever really liked Gen was just watching Xian play in SF4. I think that's goated. I wouldn't be too mad at Gen coming back, but it's an for me. Next up, Adon. Gamer B, my goat again. I'm not really a fan of Adon, more so a fan of Gamer B's Adon. I just feel like I never really click with Adon because we have a better Muay Thai rep. Sagat, y'all already know. Sagat is coming into this game. Sagat is coming into this game. Now, some of y'all might be thinking about the leaks that happened a week or two ago. Now, they haven't been confirmed. I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want the Capcom police to get me. For me, Sagat, he's going to make it into the game. One way or another, he's going to make it into the game. I'm throwing my hat in the ring. He's going to make it into Season 3. This is either a mixture of Final Fight or rival schools. So we have Guy. We already have a Bushin Ryu rep in Kimberly. So I wouldn't be surprised if they add the Master. I'd be okay with Guy. I think he's pretty cool. We haven't seen him since Street Fighter 4. We've seen his master, Zeku, in 5. And now the protege, Kimberly, in 6. I mean, it's been a while. I wouldn't mind Guy coming back. Next up, the mayor of Metro City. I'm really shocked they didn't add Cody. One of my favorite characters of all time. I loved him in 4, 5. 5, he was still cool. I need Cody. I need Cody. Now, I would put him in basically confirmed because he's literally the mayor of the city where Street Fighter is in. But I feel they might add him later on. Maybe like some story reason. We'll probably see him radically designed as well like we did in 5. But yes, Cody all the way. Next up, we have Sodom. Honestly, I'm going to put him in basically confirmed. He might drop down to yes. Sodom was supposed to be added in 5, but they chose, I think, Abigail instead. I don't know why. Oh, no. Good riddance, I guess. I'm pretty sure they're going to add Sodom into Street Fighter 6. He's the only big baddie from Final Fight they haven't added yet. So, Sodom, I'll be okay with it. He might drop down to yes tier. We'll see at the end. Rolento. Nemo on Rolento, bro. Yo, throwback to Street Fighter 4. I'll be okay with Rolento. I was a fan, obviously, because of Nemo. I think he fits Street Fighter 6. I think Street Fighter 6 is missing like a tricky character. The closest thing to that would be Aki, and maybe a little bit of JP with the set play. But yeah, Rolento all day. But next up, Hugo. I'll be real, Hugo. I'm good. I'm okay on Hugo. I feel like they'll add some other big body than Hugo. I think the only grappler rep we have so far is just Zangief. So there is a chance, but I just don't want to deal with Hugo with Drive Rush. I really don't. All right, next up, my wife, Poison. Poison, one of the funnest characters in Street Fighter 5. They like redesigned her whole kit from 4. Some people liked it, some people hated it. Depends how purist you were to Street Fighter 4 Poison, but I loved her. Definitely yes tier. I wouldn't be mad with Poison. I don't think they'd add her just yet, but she's got my vote. Next up, Lucia, again, another very fun character that I just feel got overshadowed. I think it wasn't until towards the end where a lot of people started using her just because she climbed up in the tiers, but very overlooked. Loved her gameplay, loved all her V triggers in 5. I would be okay. It was like, okay. I think she deserves to be in it, but we'll see. It all depends what they let her keep up from Street Fighter 5 over to 6. Next up, Abigail. Yeah. Let's just not repeat the sins of the past. Like, we're just not never gonna have Abigail ever again. And if we do, then yeah, see me in Fatal Fury. All right, next up, Akira. Just put her in yes, even if it's not Akira and it's another rival schools rep, maybe Batsu, maybe someone else, Daigo. I think that Street Fighter 6 definitely needs a rival schools rep. You know, maybe test the waters. Maybe the world needs a new rival schools. Who knows? All right, so that's final fight. Now we're on to the World Warriors. We got a couple. Balrog. I'm gonna keep it real. I think the world has gone past the need for Balrog. I just don't feel that too many people are clamoring for him to return, and I just don't think they'll make him cool. Balrog is definitely for a purist. For Balrog fans, I don't think anyone else but Rog fans are gonna play this character. I'm good on Balrog. Maybe PR Balrog will play him, Brian F, Smug, but I'm good on Rog. Next up, Vega. Same deal. I just feel Vega is kinda on the wayside. Not too many people played him on 5, and I think, yeah, he's not really talked about as much. I would prefer him over Balrog, but I don't know. I think we just need to go past the era of the 4 kings. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they come back. They're staples, obviously, but yeah, no, Vega, I'm okay. All right, next up, T-Hawk. I don't think they're gonna add T-Hawk. I think Lily is a much more interesting character, even though she's as interesting as watching paint dry. That just goes to show you T-Hawk's gameplay. I think we're not gonna see him. It's definitely gonna be the protege on the spotlight with Lily. T-Hawk, yeah. You're good. Next up, Fei Long. Fei Long not being in Street Fighter 5 was such a war crime. He has to be in Street Fighter 6. We legit do not have a Rekka character. Like, I need Fei Long. He's such a sick character. There was that rumor a couple years back where apparently it was like the Bruce Lee estate didn't want you know, any parody of Bruce Lee to be added, but I think that got debugged, so there's nothing stopping Capcom from bringing back Fei Long, please. Next up, this is a mixture of all the alpha games. My GOAT. Nash, one of the coolest characters in Street Fighter 5. I need him like tomorrow. It pains me that I can't put him in basically confirmed because he's technically dead. He's dead. He got rezzed. Dead again. But Nash, such a sick character, sick concept. He suffered for a long time. Season 1, they gave him some sort of debilitating disease for like the next 4 seasons, but I still think Nash is super sick. My original main in Street Fighter 5. I'd love for him to come back. Next up, Birdie. Yeah, to all Mena RD fans, I'm sorry, but this character is worthless. Birdie, it doesn't matter if they make him buff or fat. Birdie is just such a lame character design, and adding Birdie with Drive Rush, the drive system, I just play Fatal Fury, honestly. So yeah, Birdie in the shitter. Next up, Rose. Another character, 100%. I might bump her up to basically confirmed. I think there's like a lot of hints that Rose definitely has a big role to play in Street Fighter 6. So I'll put her in basically confirmed, kind of at the bottom with Sodom. But yeah, need her back. Her and Minot. We'll get to her later, but Rose, super fun. I loved her. redesign in 5, and I think 6 she can be a lot more fun. Dan, I'll put him in okay just because I'm not a big fan of him, but he's gonna be in Street Fighter 6 at one point. They are gonna add him. There's just no reason not to add him. Very easy, simple design character. At this point, he's a staple to Street Fighter 6. They're gonna add him at some point. All right, next up, Gouken. Honestly, I don't think they're gonna add Gouken. I think they're way past Gouken, and I just feel they wouldn't really make his kit that interesting because Ryu and Ken play so differently compared to, you know, their 5 and 4 iterations, that Gouken might just be added. He just might play like Street Fighter 4, and that's pretty much it. So I don't see him coming back. Obviously, he's RIP in the story, but supposedly. Next up, Sakura. Yeah. Again, I don't know why they hate Sakura so much, but very cool character in 5. Hopefully they make her a bit more similar to 4. They kind of took away a lot of her sauce from 4. All right, next up, Evil Ryu. I understand that they'll probably never add Evil Ryu how he was in Street Fighter 4, but a boy can dream. Evil Ryu, sauce, swag, everything. Like, he was just the sickest character in 4. And hopefully they bring him back. Just not Kage. But we'll get to him. Next up, Shin Akuma. I'll be real, I don't think they're gonna do Shin Akuma. They haven't really done Shin Akuma for a long time, and I just don't think they would do that. Especially the way Akuma is right now. He's already crazy. Not out of the realm of possibility. Like, there's a good chance he might be added somewhat in some gimmick. They already had like the little boss battles in the single player mode, so not outside the realm of possibility. Next up, Zeku. So we talked about Guy, Zeku, just the coolest character in 5, dude. That character was so sick. Like it's so crazy how he's so much cooler than Guy, and to me, way cooler than Kimberly. Like, combined, bro, the master. Like, I need him back. Next up, fan favorite, Karen Kanzuki. Similar to Sakura, you gotta bring her back. I kind of want to see the punk Karen in 2025. I really do. I wouldn't say basically confirmed, but definitely in the realm of possibility with Sakura. Armika. Everyone wants this character back. I'll be real. If she comes back, she is def coming back with a new costume. She's coming back with a new costume. They're turning her heel. She's going to be covered up. She's going to be covered up like the Ministry of Darkness back in the WWF days. I won't be a fan because I hated playing against her, but she'll definitely come back. I'm pretty sure. Next up, Ibuki. Ibuki, I'll be okay with it. I'm not a big Ibuki fan. She's very annoying, but very, very good chance of her coming back. Necro, unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever see him come back. There's just nothing for Necro to stand out on because, like I say, he's combination of Blanca, Dalzim, and a lot of these characters, you know, they already have that role filled. And Necro, unfortunately, for the 2 Necro fans out there, we are not going to see him in 6. I mean, similar to Balrog, I just don't think there's a need for Necro anymore. Dudley's coming back. Like, there's no other way around it. Dudley is 100% coming back to Street Fighter 6. I would say he'll probably be in Season 3, but he's definitely going to be in this roster. It's been too long. We haven't seen him since 4. We should have seen him in 5, and hopefully he's as cool as 3. I feel like 4 was a little lacking in that department, just the cool factor. So hopefully he's cool as hell like he was in 3. Next up, Sean. Honestly, I'm not the biggest Sean fan, but there is a chance he'll come back. Definitely will have a better playstyle compared to his Third Strike iteration, but I'll be okay with him. Nothing too crazy. Next up, Alex. So he's coming back. He's coming back. I don't see a world without Alex coming back into Street Fighter. Came back in 5. Can see him again in 6. And for those that want to talk about the leaks, if you know, you know. We'll see. Oro, if they add him, I just don't know how they can top Street Fighter 5 Oro. Like, Street Fighter 5 Oro was just like, what was it? The Tengu Stones? I don't know if that was V-Trigger 1 or 2. I, to this day, believe that those were bugged. And they just never bothered to patch them just because everyone found them so cool to use. I just don't think if he's added, he'll live up to Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 Oro, mad fun. Next up, Yoon. I'll be okay with Yoon. I'm not a big Yoon or Yang fan. I actually prefer Yang. I mean, we can rank them together. They have a very decent chance. I'll probably leave them at the top of okay, maybe bottom yes, just because we have the third member. We have Jamie in the game already. So there's a good chance we see either Yoon or Yang. Gil is coming back 100%. I feel that the Illuminati is still the end game bad guy, which again does not make sense why they keep introducing a new villain or killing off a villain, then bringing them back. I don't get it, but we're gonna see Gil at some point. I don't expect him to be in season 3. Definitely gonna be a couple seasons into Street Fighter 6, but he's gonna be in there 100%. Next up, Colleen, the secretary. I was actually a Colleen enjoyer. I thought she was pretty cool. Definitely hated playing against her, especially once they gave her a couple of those buffs. But Colleen, super sick character. I would hope they might change her playstyle. She was primarily ice. They might add some fire moves or maybe replace ice with fire completely. But I doubt they do that just because her moveset for 5 was just so perfect. Like, there was really no complaints. Very creative with the ice skating, with the freeze, everything. So Colleen, definitely in the yes department. Next up, Urien. My main, my goat, my king. If you think of a character that screams Street Fighter 6, that character is Urien. Aegis Reflector as his level 2. Hell, even level 3, but most likely is level 2. Or level 1, who knows if they go crazy. Headbutt loops, the creativity, the corner combos, you combine Drive Rush. Imagine if headbutt loops exist, but we have to do a Drive Rush in the middle and they keep it charged. Like, the sky is the limit with Urien. One of the most creative characters in 5. 100% will probably follow suit in 6. All right, next up, y'all, Remy. Remy, boys. I need him back. Now, I know in reality, he's like in tier. Because why would you want a bootleg Guile? Bro, Remy has more sauce than Guile. Like, it's not even close, dude. Remy is so sick. And I want him back. I mean, you can change up. Like, you can change up his moveset enough. Like, you can still keep him, like, zoner projectile. But, like, Remy is just so sick. And I hope he comes back. I really do. He's just so much fun. Definitely garbage. And, again, I know the odds are stacked against him. But for me, Remy boys all day. Next up, Q. Another big fan favorite. Now, technically, Q has already been replaced with G, quote unquote. There's a good chance we won't see him, so I'm gonna put him in okay tier, but I don't mind him, honestly. Very simple gameplay, very simple design. They'll definitely add more to him, but again, that's kind of what G is already. Next up, she don't even need an introduction. You already know where she belongs. Makoto is going to be in Street Fighter 6. There was no reason for her not to be in 5. She's going to be in Street Fighter 6. No question. Everyone's going to be excited. And then once she's out, people are going to realize that it was a mistake. Because now you got to deal with full screen Drive Rush into Command Grab, into Super, into whatever. like, it's going to be a mess. And I 100% she's gonna have a good Drive Rush. There's no way she's not with her having a Command Grab. So Makoto, in the game. Like, she might be in season 3. There's a very good chance she'll be in season 3. Next up is 12. So 12 will be added to the game if they add him like Street Fighter 5, where he is the random character. Like, he'll just turn into whatever. I'm gonna put him in God No just because I don't want him to be an actual character. But if they keep him like how they added him in 5, we'll be good. We're okay. Next up, Violent Ken. So I was under the impression that Ken was actually going to be some sort of villain in Street Fighter 6. And he's going through the struggle, fella homeless and everything. I actually think there's a good chance Violent Ken might make an appearance, or something along the lines of a Violent Ken, some evil Ken. And I don't mind. I do not mind that. I think that'd be super dope. But a low chance. Low chance. It's kind of like Shin Akuma. It's kind of like Evil Ryu. Next up, Ingrid. Now, she is in her own game completely. Very hated by the community, but she's mid, but I like her. I've always had a soft spot for Ingrid. I never really got the hate. For those that know, y'all know. I'm not going to talk about it. I keep bringing it up, but I'm not going to talk about it. So, I'll keep her in okay, but shot in the dark. Shot in the dark, but who knows? Maybe that shot is accurate. All right, now we are on to SF4, starting off with the Capre. I think she has a good chance. Out of all of the Cammy clones, which you see here, I added all of them into Never tier. The Capre has the best chance just because she was the most prominent in terms of her move list. So I think she can definitely be added. Her move list is unique enough. I don't know if they'll keep her a charge character, but she's different from Cammy enough. She's different from Cammy enough that they could add her. Obviously, she's not going to be evil, corrupted, but, you know, some variety of the Capre would be okay. Next up, Seth. And before I even rank Seth, let me just say I'm very disappointed in the Street Fighter community, because when Seth became a waifu, that art was lacking. There was some good art. Y'all fumbled the bag. So if we get Seth back again, y'all gotta promise me y'all not gonna fumble. That being said, we'll do okay. I think out of all of the Street Fighter villains, Seth is the lamest. And I think from the story mode in Street Fighter 5, I'm pretty sure Seth was like on a countdown. Like, I'm pretty sure he was about to get perma-corrupted, or his body was failing. So he was just going crazy, rampaging with the new jury body, doll body. Chances are we won't see him anymore, but I'll put him in okay, just because his move list could be fun. Next up, Abel. Yeah, Abel, we need you back. Abel is such a sick grappler. It's very funny that we didn't get him. Instead, we got Laura, which had a similar gameplay to Abel, but I just think Abel is just a cooler looking character. French representation, though few times I'll side with France. Abel, very, very cool character to be in Street Fighter 6. Next up, she don't need no introductions. Sea Viper is gonna be in Street Fighter 6. For those that know, y'all know. Just baffling decision not to have her 5, especially because she was slated to be added. There was like a whole concept art for her and everything. She appeared in a couple of the story mode missions too, in like the illustrations. She needs to be in this game. She needs to be in this game. Like, we'll be one step closer to world peace if Sea Viper is added. And this is before she's officially added and we play her and she turns out to be a nightmare. Next up, Rufus. Just garbage. Just never again. Just don't do it. I don't even have to explain anything else. Y'all seen what was supposed to be the character with the concept art. You see what you got in Street Fighter 4. You know, call it fat phobia, but Bob is a way cooler character than Rufus. So yeah, Rufus, garbage here. Next up, El Fuerte. As much as I love me a luchador, Mexico representation, I just can't do it. El Fuerte's playstyle and just everything about him is so not fun and just lame that I just can't do it. And it sucks because luchador, dude, luchador, wrestling, like, this is my realm. I love wrestling. I love lucha libre. I love all of that, and I just El Fuerte is just so mid. Like, if they add him back, redesign him, please. But then you're gonna piss off all the El Fuerte purists. You're gonna piss off. I forget my man's name from Japan. Pepe Day, right? Pepe Day. You're gonna piss him off. But yeah, El Fuerte, just no. Just not a good character. Next up, Hakan. The thing about Hakan is he's cool visually, cool story, but his gameplay is just so lame. It's just so lame. Cool concept with the oil, but it's just not cool. Damn, we have a lot of Street Fighter 4 characters in God Notes here. You know what? They were experimenting. I'll give them credit, but again, unless you redesign Hakan, make his gameplay a little bit more interesting, is just lame. Next up, Oni. I know it won't happen, but one of the pinnacle of the Shoto. It has everything that's cool about a Shoto turned up to max. Like, he is like, bro, he has an air raging demon. Just that concept alone is insane. Air raging demon, like, come on. He's cooler than Evil Ryu, which was unfortunate because he wasn't as good, but just everything about Oni was just so sick. And again, there's a slight chance. Oni, there's also a slight chance, but I just prefer his gameplay more. I'll put him in yes tier, but if we're being honest, they're both technically in E tier. Next up, Street Fighter 5, guys. Literally the last game. Nakali. Now, this is not me putting him in God, no. This is Capcom's doing. Capcom made a very cool, very striking, dynamic villain, and they made him a jobber. The story mode completely invalidated him. He just turned to goo and died. That's it. Ryu just made him into Colgate, into Ligma soup, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, GG's. Nakali is no more. So, he would be cool. I won't be mad if he comes back, but he's a jobber. They destroyed his street cred. Like, he cannot repair that. So yeah, God no, but this is mostly because of Capcom. Next up, Laura. Laura, just like Sean, have a very good chance. I'm actually surprised they didn't bring her back. Out of the SF5 rep, we got Rashid and Ed. But Laura, pretty cool. I hated playing against her completely, very cheap. And she already has a command dash. Combine that with a drive rush? Not looking forward to that. Alright, next up, Fang. Just no. Honestly, if there's a worse character than Rufus, it's definitely Fang. We're never going to see him again just because we have Aki. And Aki is just 50 million times better than Fang in every shape possible. Every aspect, gameplay, poison, looks, aesthetic, everything. So yeah, Fang. The fact that this was also the final character they revealed for Street Fighter 5, yeah, Ono was smoking something, bro. He was smoking what Daisuke ended up smoking to make Strive. Alright, next up, Manat. Honestly, one of the coolest new characters in Street Fighter 5. Very surprised they didn't bring her back for the base roster. Yes. Yes, please. Yes, ma'am. Amazing looking character. Gameplay so unique with the orb. I don't know how they'll add her into 6, because with the Street Fighter 5 characters, it's kind of like they add a little bit of their V triggers, their V skills. Manat's V triggers were busted. I don't think they'll give them as moves. They might be tied to supers, but the way that a lot of people's level 2 in SF6 works now, it might still be a bit too broken. But Manat definitely up there. Next up, Falk. Honestly, I have a soft spot for Falk. A lot of people called her a waste of a slot in Street Fighter 5, but I really enjoyed her gameplay, and she had some banger costumes, dude. I remember the goth girl costume, the furry one. There was like the biker one too. She had really cool costumes. I'll put her in top of okay. I definitely expect her just because of how Ed turned out. They're gonna completely change her character. Like she might not even carry a stick anymore. she might carry something else, honestly. Next up, G. I don't know why Capcom decided to make one of the coolest characters in Street Fighter V and not add them to Street Fighter 6, instead replacing them with another villain. Go ahead and add G. I'll forgive y'all, just add G. He's basically confirmed. There's no way you're not gonna add him. I don't care for the G haters out there. I don't care if he's busted. I don't care if his V-Trigger 1 was broken or V-Trigger 2. G was one of the most like well-designed, just funnest characters in Street Fighter V, and I need him desperately in 6. Please and thank you. Next up, Kage. Unfortunately for Kage, unlike Evil Ryu and Oni, he's got no sauce. Like, bro, look at him. The scarf, the overbite, the shitty emo Hot Topic horns. You get these like horn bandana off of Spencer's or something. Just so lame. Very lame character. And it sucks because his gameplay was kind of fun, but just aesthetically just ugly, like, character. Just everything about Evil Ryu, just lame. Just lame. So please never bring him back. If you're gonna do an evil variant, stick with Evil Ryu from 4, stick with Oni, stick with Violent Ken. And last but not least, 11. Similar to 12. I'm gonna put him in God No. But if they have him as the random select character, but do not make him an actual character. I think having a character that has everyone's moves is a little lazy. A little lazy character design. So just make him the random select character. We'll be fine. Now, I lied. I did say that was the last character, but the last character is actually you. Yes, you, the player. I'm gonna be real. It's kind of funny that you can't use your actual character in ranked. I'm gonna put him in the top of eh. I think they are gonna pull the button. I mean, especially because they only add single player costumes for your create a character and not actual costumes for the characters. So just go ahead. Just go ahead, push the button. Let you use your character in ranked. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But there you have it, guys. This is my list from basically confirmed to God No, who I think will be added into Street Fighter 6 either in Season 3 or sometime in the near future. If you want a personal top 4 for me, it's definitely going to be Makoto, Sea Viper, Sagat, and we'll throw in my main, Urian. If these 4 make it into Season 3, don't say I didn't warn you. I called it here. I think out of all of these, it's definitely going to be Sea Viper and Sagat. I have a feeling, but my top 4, Makoto, Sea Viper, Sagat, Urian. Let me know who you want to see in Season 3. Again, coming hopefully soon. We don't have a date yet. Elena is coming out in May. So here's hoping we get a Season 3 announcement, hopefully sometime in the summer, maybe around Evo time. But let me know who you are excited to see in Season 3 and who you want to make a return in Street Fighter 6. A lot of characters, as you can tell. And even if the character is like in Never tier or God No, I'd love to hear from you who you want to see back in the world of Street Fighter. That's going to be it for this one. I will see you on the next video. Take care.